Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt overwhelmed? Overwhelmed by the difficulties that life throws at you, often feeling as though circumstances are always out to get you or are against you, leaving you feeling almost victimized, helpless? Well, if so, then today's video is specifically for you. I want to share an insight, less tool, but insight that has the potential to alter a perspective, allowing you to view yourself more as a creator and less a victim. And it helps shape our destiny in the end. Our journey really starts by recognizing the difference between two contrasting languages, one known as ownish and the other victimese. This concept is derived directly from Steve Chandler's awesome book, Reinventing Yourself. And in this insightful look, Chandler suggests that our language and our use of language profoundly affects our state of mind, transforming us into either creators or victims. I want to quote Chandler directly. He says, owners speak in terms of goals, in terms of visions, while victims speak about problems or fears, end quote. Well, this statement really emphasizes how our words not only reflect our reality, but are actively constructing our reality. The language we employ often reveals whether we're approaching life as owners or as victims. For owners' example, they might say, I can, while victims are going to resort to saying, no, I can't, when you're facing a particular challenge. Owners might engage proactively with goals, with projects, with tasks. They really relish in the challenge. Obstacle is the way. Victims, they tend to get entwined in the problem. They're consumed more by nightmares than the proverbial dream, so to speak. For owners, being busy entails engaging in meaningful projects and pursuits. Victims, they feel swamped, translates into this overwhelm, this taxing responsibility. An owner is going to devote his time to designing a life that inspires him, where a victim is going to grapple with just merely making ends meet. Owners embrace change, and they're enthusiastic about those new opportunities that change brings. Victims, on the other hand, they're going to dread change. They're going to be filled with worry, angst, annoyance over any kind of disruption of the status quo. Owners are proactive. They aim at benefiting from experiences instead of merely enduring them like a victim might. And lastly, owners are going to plan. Victims, they're going to wish for better circumstances without taking tangible steps towards improvement. So now is a pretty opportune time or moment to just pause and reflect and ask, what language do you speak more fluently? Is your vocabulary teeming with more I cans, or is it heavily based on I can't? And if you find yourself speaking victimese more often than not, more than you'd like to, well, don't lose heart, because adopting ownish in our words and our actions, it's a really transformational journey, and anyone can undertake that particular journey. Always remember this, our speech is influencing our level of performance. Hence, there's immense power waiting to be really harnessed through mindful language selection. The time has come for each one of us to rise up, embrace our inner owner, and on this journey towards mastering fluent ownish, crafting a reality where success isn't fortuitous, it's actually a result of detailed planning and relentless efforts. Every single step taken towards embracing a more owner mindset, it really deserves celebration because it widens and widens and widens our potential as a creator further still. You're not simply surviving life, you are actively participating in contributing to a positive world, the world that is all around you. So let's take joy in every single milestone on the path, regardless of how big or small, because each step is bringing us closer and closer to becoming the heroes of our own lives. Speaking ownish may feel a little unnatural at first. After all, habits necessitate time to build, but persistence will eventually pay off, and it's going to lead us onto the less trodden path that's brimming with more possibility, where dreams turn into reality. So, in conclusion, we've learned today how language molds our reality, and it categorizes us either as victims or as owners. Victims are going to endure life, owners are going to shape life to their advantage. We all have the potential to transform from victims to creators, and it's a journey that commences with incorporating a little ownish in our everyday language today. So I invite you to embark on this transformative journey, transition from victim to creator, and ultimately to hero. Practice speaking ownish daily. Sculpt your destiny rather than being dictated by your circumstances. As always, thank you all for joining me in today's exploration. The power of language, words matter. I hope that will inspire you on your own personal journey towards fulfillment and empowerment and creation. And remember, you really possess a power here to carve out your life through your words and your actions. If you're interested in more content like this, of course, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and follow along to the channel. Let's continue growing together. And as always, here's to living unstoppably free, speaking a bit more ownish together today.